Hey man, I just want to say, bro. Hey, I just want to say, you can always do whatever the fuck you want. Generally, bro, life is a miracle in and of itself. The fact that we're here is crazy. Think about it. If you were never born, you would never know that you were never born because there would just be nothing, right? So the fact that we're here experiencing this consciousness is not something that should be taken lightly. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I am riding around on a bike holding my phone. Yes, what about it, bro? Literally, no one cares at the end of the day, bro. All these people, they might see me. They're like, oh, this guy's recording himself, and then just move on with their day, bro. Nobody gives a fuck. Genuinely just do what the fuck you want. And what I mean by that is don't be afraid. Go choose your own path, bro. Don't go do a certain career or don't go learn a certain skill just because people around you that you want to fit in with are telling you that you should go do that thing, or even your parents. Yeah, some of you might be like me. You might have first generation immigrant parents, and obviously they want the best. Obviously they want the best for you, but you gotta realize, bro, it's your life. As much as they did raise you and all that shit, you have the own freedom to do whatever the fuck you want. Whenever you die, do you want to be able to look back and say, damn, I did everything I wanted to? Or do you want to look back and say, damn, I wish I would have done everything I wanted to? Are you going to choose to sacrifice your full potential in order to please other people? Or are you going to sacrifice maybe fitting in with some other people for in whatever situation, just so you can actually do what you want and live true to yourself? So that's something I realized, bro. We can do whatever the fuck we want. The possibilities are really limitless. There is no limit as to what we can do and what we can accomplish in the human life. Look at all the great inventors that we've had, the inventors and scientists that have discovered electricity. I mean, for fuck's sake, bro, people literally make CPUs, like computer CPUs. People get essentially a rock and do some magic to it, and then it can think on its own. Like, really think about how crazy that is. A little tiny rock, the size of a coin, the size of a dime, that shit gets turned into a brain. So really think about that shit. The possibilities are endless, bro. We can really do whatever the fuck we want. There's no reason to not have astronomically high self-belief, because it's like they say, if you aim for the stars, you might miss, but you'll still end up in space. Some shit like that. Aim for the moon, whatever. You get what I'm trying to say. You aim high, because the worst that can happen is you try and you fail, but you're still one step closer to that final destination. So it's like, why wouldn't you rather just have this outrageous belief that you can do whatever the fuck you want? That you don't need to please other people to live your life. You don't need to please other people to live your best life. And honestly, bro, it comes with freedom when you just stop giving a fuck about what anybody thinks. For example, I've always told my mom, I've always known since a young kid I wasn't going to go to college or university or none of that shit, because I just knew that that system that's set in place isn't something that, it doesn't resonate with me. It doesn't work with me. I see no value in it. For what I want to do with my life, I saw no reason to get good grades, because I know that these good grades wouldn't really mean anything in the grand scheme of what I'm going to do with my life. It's like, you look at all the richest people on earth, they usually don't owe it to graduating high school and going to college and getting a degree. Sure, they might have went to college and got a degree, but that college and that degree or whatever they got is not the reason that they got rich. They usually got rich off of something else, something that wasn't even related to the schooling in the first place. Like, go look at Jeff Bezos, Steve Jobs, all these rich ass tech dudes. Not even just tech dudes, just rich dudes in general. Like, a lot of them know that if you want money, you have to go get it yourself. You're not gonna become rich by working under somebody else, making them money, and then you earn a little bit of it, which is your wage. You get paid your hourly wage, So however much time you put in, that's how much money you get out. Versus what these companies do is they have results that can be leveraged. And what I mean by that is, I had to change locations, but basically what I was saying is these business owners, they have leverage because they can make more money than the hours they put in. For example, they can go create a software, mosquitoes, they can go create a software one time and then they can go sell that shit 1,000 times and they don't need to be there to sell it, and they're still making money. So that's what these people know that most regular people don't care or don't know. They just can't be bothered to know. So I've always known I wasn't gonna go to school, and I didn't really care if my mom agreed to that or not. I'm not gonna say she was supportive, but she wasn't, she was just kind of like, okay, well, just like do whatever you want, basically. Like, she knows it's my life, and at the end of the day, even if she tells me to do one thing, if I don't want to go do that thing, I am my own person. I'll just, I'll do what I want. She can't force me to go to school or nothing like that, and she knows that. So yeah, man, I just wanted to come on here and say, do whatever the fuck you want. Don't be afraid to go literally chase your dreams. It sounds corny. It sounds all, foo-foo, ha-ha. But genuinely go chase your dreams, because what's the worst that can happen? You can say you tried. At least you have something to look back at when you die and be like, shit, I really made the most of it, and I didn't hold back, and I wasn't scared to do whatever the fuck I wanted. So, yeah, I hope y'all do with that what y'all need to, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.